Alright guys, welcome back to 𝖩force Gaming, and what I have here is the Edifier MR3. Alright, so this is a powered studio monitor speaker. Alright, and yeah, this thing is really incredible. Alright, so we're gonna unbox this and see what is included inside the set if you are getting. Alright, then we're gonna talk about specification and what is the usage and why I love this speaker so much. And if you guys know, I've actually reviewed Edifier products in the past before, and I really love their products. Why? Because they include features that are only found in those high-end, the audio interface or audio devices. Alright, yet they are providing it at a affordable price, so which is really incredible. Alright, for this company. And yeah, let's just unbox this and see what we get. Alright, so so first of all, let me just remove this. Alright, the first thing I realized is that this thing is really well packaged. Alright, we do get a lot of accessories over here. Alright, we have like a tons of accessories, you guys can see. Alright, we do have like some aux cable, auxiliary power cable, alright, to power up the speaker itself. So yeah, all the accessories you need. Some extra additional accessories is probably for you to connect to some audio interface or like some of your mixer if you have at home. Alright, and yeah, so we do have a manual as well on what you guys can do with it, how to do it, quick start guide. Alright, and we do get this two speaker over here. So what I have here, alright, is the white version. They do have the black version as well, so depending on how your setup is like, alright, or like probably if you're using this for your PC setup, alright, or you are using this for your home theater setup, for TV, or just for your room, for listening to music production, all this, alright, you can definitely get the color of your choice. So for me, because I love white, so I definitely getting the white one. Alright, yeah, there's the black version, so depending on how you guys want to decorate your room. So let me just take this out, okay? Alright, so I unboxed everything and let's just take a look at this. So yeah, it looks really nice. Alright, I love the color of like the rose bronze or rose gold inside here. Alright, the speaker, and yeah, overall the quality is really good. Alright, has a decent weight to it. Alright, very well built. Alright, you can see the material, the way they choose it is really well built, and you guys can see, have a close-up look at this. Alright, so we do have a tweeter at the top and the speaker at the bottom over here, alright, which creates really amazing bass. Alright, we have like some acoustic chamber at the back, alright, for better sound production. Alright, and yeah, and at the back here we have even more stuff. Alright, like I said, this is a Bluetooth speaker, but yeah, this one you also can connect to like audio interface, and you can set out different settings, various presets as well, alright, to tune it to the level or the kind of sound that you want it to be. Alright, and at the front here, I forgot to mention, there is also an audio interface here, alright, which comes with a headphone jack, alright, yeah, and an auxiliary cable. Alright, so you guys can use it to connect to like external recording devices or your headphones as well. Alright, and they have a knob here for you to adjust the, if I'm not wrong, is the volume itself, so you can adjust the volume. So yeah, not only you can use it wired, but you can use it wireless using Bluetooth as well. So this speaker is high-res audio certified, so it supports up to 24 bits, alright, 96 kilohertz audio processing rate, so you can ensure a really clear and concise music production on this thing as well. Alright, and on top here is a 1-inch silk dome, alright, tweeters, and below here is a 3.5-inch mid-low drivers. So yeah, you can you will really produce really awesome sounding, like if you are like listening to like classical music or flat bass kind of music. Alright, this one can really produce really exceptional quality, and it's fine-tuned by Edifier. And you guys can see, alright, the way the tweeter is in a dome shape, like I say, is because it gives a more flatter and a much high frequency response. So probably if you are working on like certain music's production, or you like video editing, all right, some noises that you don't want it to be inside the music itself, or probably in your video, all right, this one can produce those kind of frequency that you can hear and eliminate them. So it gives you a more pure and more precise calibration on the music that you want, or want to remove, or want to add, or or want to do anything with it, either in post-production or pre-production as well. All right, and this one can also produce a flat frequency response, all right, from as low as down to 52 hertz, up to 40 kilohertz. So there's really a wide range for you to play around with it. All right, and you can produce all kinds of sounds, no matter in which frequency you are in. So it's really amazing for this two small speaker on what it can do. And it's overall very incredible an aspect. All right, and the price point on this, all right, is super affordable for what you're actually getting. All right, and if you want to get all these kind of specifications and all this kind of like inputs, outputs, you will get from this kind of speaker from another brand, or like some of the more reputable brand, it will gonna cost you like 2 to 3 times the price of this. So what you're getting, this is really incredible for the features they are including. So like I say, this speaker can be used in any scenarios you want to be in. You want to use this as your gaming setup speaker, you can use this as well as a stereo speaker. You want to use this as your home theater for when you're in front of TV or your projector, you can use this as for the speaker as well. You can just put it in your room to play music, you can use this as well. So the way the music will be played will be sounds really good. And the best part is they also give you a lot of connectivities at the back, which you guys can do a lot of configuring to it to suit the best scenario you're in. Whether if you are using it to watch movie, you can configure it to make it sounds better when watching movie, probably like bass or what. All right, or you guys can for video editing, music production, you can also fine-tune it as well. And the total output power of these two speakers combined is 36 watts, which is really high. All right, which 18 watts each, which is way significant and way enough power and juice, all right, for any of the speaker out there, comparable to any other speaker out there. So yeah, this is super awesome. All right, I'm just give you a closer detail on all the connectivity options. All right, some I'm still unsure of. All right, some is like unbalanced power, some is TRS. All right, yeah, but there is a lot of connectivity options for you to play around with it and to connect to like external mixer audio devices as well. So yeah, they have a lot of connectivity that you guys can choose from, and it's not big as well. So it's it's fairly small at the size. All right, so yeah, you can sit on your desk or anywhere really nice, or at the corner of your room. All right, it just doesn't take up a lot of space. All right, and it's although there is a decent weight to it, but you can drill some holes and you can hang it with a platform. You can hang it on the wall as well. All right, and yeah, it doesn't take up much space. So if you are like on a space that is like space limited, all right, this thing doesn't really take up space and can fit in any tight spaces well. All right, so I'm gonna just bring this to my PC, hook it up, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the app itself and what you can do on this, and probably play some music on this and let you guys hear how this thing actually sounds. All right, so without further ado, I'm just gonna hook it up, and I'll go see you guys in a while. Okay, so I decided to set this up beside my bed in my room. All right, because my PC there is really too clustered, so there's really no space to put this, although how small this thing is. But anyways, because since I'm setting this up in my room anyways in the future for my home theater setup, so why not I just connect it over here first. All right, so I can listen to music beside my bed. All right, yeah, setting up this process is very easy. You guys can see the connection at the back. It just plugs the power to the back and just connects the two positive and negative wires to the back of the speaker to another speaker, and you're done. All right, and just because I'm using Bluetooth now, so there's no other external source coming in. All right, so I don't need any auxiliary cable or any TRS cable or anything. So yeah, I just need to turn on the Bluetooth. There's a button at the back to turn on the Bluetooth and connects it to my phone. All right, so right now I'm gonna just show you guys, all right, the thing that you can do with the app itself. All right, So yeah, so you guys can see this is the app itself, alright, and yeah, it's connected via Bluetooth on my phone, alright, and you can select different sound effects, alright. You can monitor it, alright, where the audio will be coming out from the audio jack, alright. You can turn into music, or you guys can customize the EQ, all these, alright. You guys can customize it over here, alright. You guys can select how you like it, alright. You can select all. Alright, you guys can select the mode selection. You can add certain sound effect as well. Alright, if someone have a sound effect, you guys can also adjust it. Alright, for music wise, you guys can also customize it. Alright, there's more. You guys can also reset, rename certain sound effect that you have customized. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna switch to music mode for now. And this, you can adjust the volume on the on this itself if you're using the Bluetooth mode. Alright. If you are not using it, you can adjust it using the manual knob over here. Alright, and yeah, you guys can play music, and in here you guys can have sound effect files, the product compatibility. You guys can search the user manual for this product itself. Alright, so you don't have to use the actual manual. Alright, you can see, you can log in, you can have an account. Alright, so it's pretty cool. Alright, you can update the firmware, which I just updated, so they have firmware for it as well, so always improve your firmware. Or you can adjust Bluetooth settings, okay, certain prompt tones, like when the Bluetooth is connected, it tells you that Bluetooth is connected. Alright, and yeah, you can do a lot of things on this app itself, so you can control quite a few things on this app itself. So right now I'm gonna just play some music. Alright, you guys can see how it actually sounds. I don't know if this mic can really pick it up, but yeah, you guys can hear how this speaker actually sounds. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can, the mic can pick up all this kind of sounds, but this speaker sounds really, really clear, really amazing. Alright, and before that, prior to showing this demo music, I actually listened to some of my favorites music. Of course, I couldn't play in video itself because, you know, I might have a copyright claim, but some of my favorite classical music, this thing sounds exceptionally well. Alright, it literally just fills up the whole room. Alright, and yeah, it sounds really lifelike. For example, alright, the sound production on this, alright, I can't say that I'm professional or a super audiophile, right? So from as a perspective standpoint, alright, and when I hear this, it sounds really, really good, really clear, alright, and it sounds like, you know, it sounds like you're in a live concert. That's how I could explain it. Alright, so yeah, if you're watching especially if you're playing some classical music with some singers singing, alright, if I were to, you know, it just feels like, if I close my eyes, it just feels like the singer is actually singing into the mic right in front of you live. This is how good this thing actually sounds. Alright, so of course you guys can tune it to make it sound even better, especially for movies or any, you know, music production that you might be using this speaker for. But like right now, just a basic setup with no mixer, nothing, alright, with just connects to my Bluetooth and just playing the music with it, alright, the standard setup, it just sounds, the most basic setup, it just sounds really, really good already. So yeah, if you guys want this as a speaker, alright, to play music, all this, I think this sounds really good, and it gets really, really loud as well. So you max it out, alright, this thing sounds really loud. Of course, I don't want my neighbor to come knocking on my door, so yeah, of course I'm not going to play it super loud, but yeah, this thing has a lot of power to play as well. So yeah, this is the review, alright, of this Edifier MR3, and it is exceptionally amazing. Alright, as you guys can see, the setting up is very easy. Alright, and yeah, you can see that from the app itself. So I showed you the app itself. You can do so much thing on the app within, and the sound quality that it produces. Alright, this is the default settings, not anything, no mixer, no amplifier or anything to, you know, max it out or anything. Alright, the default setting, just plug and play, sounds really, really good. Alright, so if you can do like certain configurations, fine-tuning to it, well, I think it will sound even better. So these are really amazing speaker at you know, a fraction of the price that you might be getting from what they are offering, the features, everything. Alright, what they're offering, I think this is uncomparable to any other speakers out there. So if you guys are looking for this, for a speaker, for a gaming set, home theater, music production, video editing production, alright, you guys should definitely check out this pair of speaker. First of all, you don't have to, you know, spend a lot of money, alright, to get the same features as probably those speakers that cost probably 2 to 3 times more the price. So you get a really amazing quality speaker, alright, and it's small enough to fit anywhere. So yeah, there's nothing I can complain about. It is really awesome. I'm really loving it. I can't wait to put it onto my home theater for it to, you know, to watch movie on this. So yeah, so if you guys want to check out this Edifier MR3, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and get this for yourself. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video and find today's video really interesting. Alright, and you guys can yeah, leave it a thumbs up, and yeah, so that's all for today, guys, and this is 𝖩force Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.